If you compare this year to the last few years, obviously it's a huge step forward for me in terms of working my way into the rotation, being a guy that sees minutes in big games. So obviously that was a huge step forward for me. There were ups and downs for me this year, but it's not linear. It's not a linear trajectory up. It's going to be ups and downs and all that. So, anybody who thinks that it's always going to be sunshine is kind of crazy. But overall, I would say this was a huge year for me. I learned a lot through the ups, through the downs. Walking out of here and knowing a lot more about myself, about my game, and what to work on this summer.
Speaking of which, have you identified a couple areas where you feel like, okay, if I can hammer down a couple of these spots, I can, really up my ability to stay on the floor for long stretches?
Yeah, I've always wanted to be a guy who could be as well-rounded as possible. Obviously, defense is somewhere I hang my hat on, and I always want to keep getting better at that. I think, I could be an elite defender in the league, continuing to work on that, and then offensively, become an even more consistent shooter, being able to put the ball on the floor, decision-making, making plays, things like that. That's all stuff that, I can see myself being able to do. And that'll just come with continuing to work on it and, getting more opportunities and more chances to, put it into action.